You won't believe how one viral message has reignited the most heated celebrity triangle of the decade. The internet just exploded with another bombshell in the ongoing saga between Blanco, Justin Bieber, and Selena Gomez. What I discovered will shock you to your core, and the real story goes far deeper than you think. Before we descend into this swirling rabbit hole, brace yourself. This is not your average celebrity drama. A single tweet triggered a digital wildfire. And what happened next left fans and haters stunned. It all started innocently enough with a fan's tweet. Side-by-side photos of Justin Bieber and Blanco with the caption, "Why did Selena leave the guy on the left for the guy on the right?" The internet, as always, was quick to deliver its verdict. Replies ranged from savage. The guy on the right actually has his life together and doesn't spiral, to surprisingly heartfelt, with many insisting Benny treats her better. But while millions fixated on the superficial, comparing looks, style, and status, something more profound was unraveling beneath the surface. This was never just about Selena's choice. It was about old wounds, deep insecurities, and the relentless pressure of living life in the public eye. Amidst the noise, an old TikTok from Blanco suddenly resurfaced and went viral. In the 30-second clip, Benny cheekily muses, "When you realize I'm actually your father because my songs raised you more than your own dad did." At first glance, it's just Benny being. Benny irreverent, a bit cocky, and always ready with a punchline. But the timing was no coincidence. Fans immediately began connecting the dots to Justin Bieber's turbulent childhood. Anyone who's followed Justin's rise knows his relationship with his father, Jeremy Bieber, has always been complicated. Jeremy was largely absent during Justin's formative years, leaving his then-teenage mother, Patty Millette, and grandparents to raise him. For Justin, that absence wasn't just fodder for tabloid headlines, it shaped his view of family, trust, and love. So when Benny's "your father" joke resurfaced, just as Justin and his wife Haley announced their pregnancy, social media sleuths couldn't help but wonder, was this a playful jab? Or was Benny hitting Justin right where it hurts, if fans were looking for reassurance from Justin's dad? Jeremy Bieber's response to his son's pregnancy announcement was, to put it mildly, not what anyone expected. Instead of heartfelt congratulations, Jeremy dropped a single emoji in the comments. That's it. One emoji. The backlash was immediate and fierce. Commenters roasted Jeremy for his lack of involvement, with some declaring he shouldn't be allowed anywhere near the baby if Justin and Haley had any sense. The message was clear. Fans haven't forgiven or forgotten his absence during Justin's childhood, and Benny's resurfaced TikTok only poured salt in the wound. Behind the scenes, Blanco's protective feelings toward Selena Gomez have only intensified. According to people close to the couple, Benny finds Justin's treatment of Selena during their on-and-off relationship absolutely unforgivable. This isn't just petty jealousy, it's years of watching someone he cares about get hurt. Benny's strong feelings about Selena's past may explain why tensions with Justin have stayed at a slow boil even after years have passed. Their love story, meanwhile, feels ripped from a romantic comedy. Benny once revealed on a podcast that before meeting Selena, he made a detailed list of everything he wanted in a partner down to age, personality, and values. Against all odds, Selena fit every item on his list. The timing of their meeting right after he'd given up hope left many fans convinced their connection was fate. Their first encounter was backstage at The Tonight Show. Selena, exhausted from a packed schedule, wasn't in the mood for more work. Benny, persistent but gentle, asked her to film a promo. Something clicked. What started as a professional interaction turned personal, and the rest, as they say, is history. Public reaction to Selena and Benny's relationship has been, to say the least, divided. Social media trolls never miss a chance to compare Benny's unconventional looks to Justin's model-ready face. "Why would she pick him?" is a refrain that echoes through comment sections. But these shallow takes miss what matters. Most real relationships aren't built on six-packs and jawlines. They're built on trust, respect, and emotional connection. By all accounts, Benny offers Selena a level of care and support she never had in her past high-profile romances. He's protective, patient, and prioritizes her well-being over fame or Instagram likes. That's the kind of love that lasts, and it's exactly what Selena seems to have found. Meanwhile, Justin Bieber's life has undergone a dramatic transformation. His marriage to Hailey Baldwin, once doubted by almost everyone, appears stronger than ever. Their recent pregnancy announcement was met with an outpouring of love and, yes, a fair share of skepticism. But if social media is any indication, Justin has grown from the wild child of his youth into a devoted husband and soon-to-be father. This newfound stability stands in stark contrast to his on-and-off drama with Selena. Justin's struggles, including his battles with mental health addiction and the pressures of fame, have been well documented. But marriage seems to have given him a sense of purpose and calm. If anything, his journey shows that personal growth is possible even when your every move is watched by millions. So what can we learn from this never-ending love triangle? For one, it's a reminder that the world's obsession with celebrity relationships often ignores the real, messy human side of love. People grow, change, and make mistakes. What matters isn't who looks better in a photo or who has more followers. It's who makes you feel safe, supported, and understood. Both Selena and Justin are for the first time in years, with partners who seem to bring out the best in them. Benny's unwavering support has helped Selena weather storms that would break most people. Justin's journey with Hailey is proof that love can heal old wounds, even the deepest ones. As this story continues to evolve, it's time we shift the conversation. Instead of fueling fan wars and picking sides, let's celebrate the happiness both couples have found. The scrutiny, the memes, the endless comparisons they're entertaining, sure. But at the end of the day, these are real people with real feelings. Benny Blanco's viral TikTok, Jeremy Bieber's emoji, and that infamous side-by-side tweet are just the latest chapters in a story that's far from over. But the real takeaway isn't about who won or lost. It's about the importance of finding someone who truly understands and supports you, no matter what the world thinks. If you've made it this far, you know this story is about much more than headlines. It's about the pain of growing up without a father, the challenge of loving in public, and the courage it takes to choose happiness, no matter who's watching. Justin, Selena, and Benny have all walked difficult paths. But today they're each writing new chapters. In their lives, will there be more twists and turns? Almost certainly. But one thing is clear, the best stories aren't about who's on the left or right in a photo. They're about how people find their way back to themselves and to each other. No matter how complicated the journey, if you found this deep dive as fascinating as I did, stay tuned, because something tells me we haven't heard the last of this complicated love triangle.